Alright, guys, gather around, gather around. Alright, welcome back to another stepping stone. I'm having one of those moments again where I want to talk about something, so I'm gonna do it. And today's topic is cringe. Ooh, cringe. Oh my gosh, cringe. It's such a strong word, man. So, I guess for a very, very long time in my life, I have felt scared of being cringe. It's true. It's true. I've had a lot of social traumas. I was bullied. Spent a lot of time around people who were very mean and very toxic and very judgmental. And I feel like, so recently I've heard I don't know if this is like a phrase that's like popular going around, but this phrase of like, to be cringe is to be free. And it's kind of true, bro. If you've been watching my videos for the past few weeks, you've probably heard me use the word cringe a lot because as I've been working through my social traumas, one of the most commonly felt emotions is cringe. Anxiety, nervousness, cringe, judgment, self-criticism, stuff like that. I've had a lot of these fears, man. Fears of being judged, fears of failure, fear of criticism, and fear of being cringe is part of that. And I feel like, in my experience, man, like I feel like people who use cringe to shit on it's just a way to shit on people, and it's so whack, man. It's so lame. Because I feel like most of the time, people who like are considered cringe are usually people who are like very free and like doing things that are vulnerable, maybe doing things that they're bad at or that they're shitty at, or like they're like willing to give it a try, you know? Like it's usually admirable shit, man. And I feel like a lot of times it stems from like people being jealous, you know? I feel like a lot of times it's like people being angry or feeling insecure, feeling their insecurity get triggered by seeing someone doing something that they themselves would not want to do or be willing to do or would be scared to do. For example, let's say I am scared of women. Let's say 5 years ago, I'm scared of talking to girls, and I just like, I'm like masking. I have this fake persona. I'm like, yeah, I'm a tough guy. Yeah, I don't really care about anything. And then you see this like nerdy, dorky dude who like isn't the coolest person, but they don't pretend to be. They're just themselves, and they're like, oh, that girl's kind of cute. Like, oh, hey, like, sorry to bother. Would you want to go play some Roblox later? Then maybe they get to be rejected. Maybe the girl's like, oh, no, sorry, not interested. Thank you, though. That's very sweet of you. And maybe this tough guy is just like watching, and he's like, so cringe, bro. What the heck? But oh my god, dude, I feel like that's literally it. Like, I feel like it's such a low blow, and I feel like it's used typically for people who are more vulnerable or have lower self-esteem and stuff. But they're like trying, man. They're freaking giving it a try. And that's what matters, man. Forget all the rest of that shit, man. That's what matters. Forget what people think. I mean, it's hard to. That's the hardest part, is the emotional aspect. Like, feeling the judgment and feeling the criticism of people. But it's so much nicer to just decide, regardless of the fear, regardless of how scary it is, within your own limits. You gotta take it a stepping stone at a time. But just, it's been so worth it for me to just accept myself and just be cringe. Not that anyone's actually called me cringe yet, but it's been so internalized that I feel like whenever I'm being myself and being like weird, that people will find it cringe, which I'm sure some people do / will. And that's okay, man. There's There's 8 billion people in this world, bro. It's okay if a million of them, 10 million, 100 million of them think I'm a cringe lord, bro. It is what it is, man. We're all gonna die in like less than 100 years, so just. I'm somewhat kidding, but no cap, man. Life is freaking short. And sometimes, like, that makes you feel more ashamed if you feel these emotions. I think that's one of the tricky things with emotions is, like, a lot of times we feel shame for, like, not getting over things. Or, like, oh, we shouldn't feel this way. Which is why I feel like it's so important to just accept how you feel. And it's so healthy and necessary in this modern age. And that's what I do, and that's what I try to show you guys. And it's super helpful, man. I feel like, I mean, if you see my videos, I'm constantly being like, yep, I feel cringe, I feel anxious, I feel this, I feel that. Because it's important to recognize it. And it's a huge stepping stone in getting to where you want to go. And I feel really good lately because I feel that I've overcome so much of those fears, so much of those social traumas. And I don't really feel as cringe anymore. Even for this recording, I'm like, you know, if I was acting this way a week ago, I would have been bombarded with thoughts of being cringe. And like I said, I think a lot of it's emotional. I think I cried out a lot of that repressed pain and hurt and stuff. But yeah, it's felt really freeing. I feel like there's weight off my shoulders and I feel a lot more light and playful and maybe for some cringe. And that's okay, bro. I may be cringe, but I'm freaking free. Are you free, bro? Huh? Are you free? Be cringe, guys. It's okay. Be whatever, man. Let people call you whatever it is. Even if it feels scary, just acknowledge how you feel. Be compassionate with yourself. Be kind. And just figure out what's going on internally. Because you can't know where you want to go if you don't know where you are, right? So if you're someone who feels you're very masked or you're very insecure, you're very this, you're very that, it's okay, man. Accept yourself. It's all right. Accept yourself. Figure out where you are. Figure out what your conditionings are. If you have traumas, if you have repressed or suppressed memories or emotions. Maybe you got bullied, man. Those freaking bullies, bro. Whatever it is, man. I believe in you. And yeah, I don't know. I feel like it's like a bit, I don't know. I feel worried that people would think it's egotistical if I say like, oh, like, I did it, you can too. Obviously, everyone's path is different. But that's the whole idea, is everyone's path is different. My goals won't be the same as yours. Everyone has a different starting point. But we're all running our own races. Well, it's not a race. We're not racing against each other. We're all on our own paths, our own journeys. This channel is my journey in authentic being. And it's where I track my journey and hope that it helps you guys too. So if you feel, I'm going to do something I feel weird about doing. I've rarely do this, but hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Feel free to drop a comment. Let me know what you think. It's okay to be cringe. It's okay to be whatever, man. That's about it. If anyone watched, thanks for watching. And remember that to be free doesn't mean you're free from fear or free from emotions, scary things. It means that you make your own choice. You have the power, okay? I'm talking to you right there. I can see you, bro. Don't think I can't. I'm kidding around. You see that? I'm trying to like soften the blow in case someone thinks I'm cringe. I'm building that awareness, bro. I've grown to understand the mechanisms of my brain, and that's been very important and very helpful, and it can help you too. That's what I'm here to do. So I'll stop there. Thanks for watching. Hope that was something of value. And if you're interested in more, here's my mission statement. I am on a mission to inspire people to be more curious, connected, and understanding of themselves, each other, and the world around them, so they may live a more authentic, healthy, and fulfilling life, be unafraid to dream, and be unrelenting in the pursuit of their dreams. If that sounds kind of cool, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Alright, guys. Be free. Go on with your day. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace.